Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Gizmo Joe. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Sony Xperia XA mobile phone. As you can see with my packaging here, it's been through quite a bit. Now, the reason why my packaging looks like this is because I purchased this particular device off of eBay. I got it from an Australian retailer out of New South Wales, I believe, called Love Your Phone. I was able to pick this up for $120 minus another $25 using a promo code that eBay was running on tech products. So I got this guy fairly cheap at about 95 Australian dollars, but you can pick them up at retailers like Kogan online, or you can even go to Officeworks. I think they sell this guy for about 150 Australian dollars. Now, what's really interesting about the Sony Xperia XA is that it initially came out last year. So it's a bit old, but when it came out, it was marketed as sort of a mid-range device, and it had a price tag of like $400 or even $500. Now you can pick this guy up brand new, like I said, from Officeworks or wherever, for about 150 Australian dollars, which puts it squarely in that budget range. So that's why I wanted to take a peek at it. Now, again, as you know, with my channel, I spend all my own money, so that's why I went on eBay to try to pick one up as cheap as possible. So, Love Your Phone is a eBay retailer that specializes in, I guess, refurbished products. So essentially, they're near new. It's just that the packaging obviously is a bit beat up. Now, it doesn't say much on the back here. Box isn't much to look at, so let's get right in. So, now, wow. Oh yeah, wow, that feels really nice in the hand. So you guys can probably see here that it's definitely that bar shape. So this is a 5-inch panel, and what you can see here is it has this large, I guess, chin and then earpiece, I guess if that's what you want to call it, up at the top here. I don't mind that because the edge goes from, it's an edge-to-edge display, which actually looks really, really cool. Now, if we look on the side, I'm thinking the frame here appears to be all metal. So this is an all metal frame, which is really nice, but the back is plastic. So just to get that out of the way, the back is plastic. I believe that's a 13 megapixel. It would be a Sony sensor. And you see the NFC logo here. So that's really cool. At this price point, it's cool to see NFC on a phone. It's got the Xperia logo. I mean, Love Your Phone is, I'll leave it just a link down in the description, but, there's no scratches on the screen, no scratches on the body, so it actually looks pretty much brand new. So I have to give them credit there. And like I said, I picked this up for about 95 bucks with an eBay promo code. So you're looking at probably 150 bucks if you want to pick up one of these guys. I'm just really impressed with the design. Some people might think that the chin and the earpiece here are too big. I don't mind it. I actually think it looks kind of cool. It looks sort of futuristic, I guess, even though it's a phone from, mid-2017. What else about this guy? On the side here is this little panel, which is a bit weird. I guess that's the micro SD card slot in the SIM card tray. A bit different, so there's no SIM ejector tool needed. If you look down at the bottom, it looks like you get one loudspeaker, the microphone, and a micro USB, charging port. Get yourself a camera up here, maybe an LED light, not sure. When I do my full review, obviously I'll go through the whole thing. Now, what's interesting here about this particular design choice is that here's the power button. So that's a metal, and it's got a bit of a texture to it, but it's circular. So I guess if you were in your pocket or you're feeling around, you definitely know that that was the power button because it is different to all the other buttons. Now, the volume rocker's here. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm used to them being up here, but the volume rocker is down here, which is sort of in the middle. I guess if you have smaller hands or whatever, it's easier to, I don't know. I just feel like that would be weird. Like I'd be touching it all the time or clicking into it or whatever. Now what's this? Oh wow. Oh, that's cool. I've never had a Sony phone before, so correct me if I'm wrong, or those of you who've had one before might know this, but this button here is actually a shutter button for your camera. So when you got the camera open, I'm wondering when I fire this guy up, if I press this, will it launch the camera? I would imagine it would, but you never know. That would be really cool too, because I just feel like that's more natural than having to tap the screen. So that's actually really cool. I wonder how fast that is as well. So in my full review, you'll see a rundown of that. But yeah, Fairly basic phone, but I'm really loving this edge-to-edge sort of display. I don't mind the larger chin and earpiece sections here. I actually think it looks kind of cool. The back is all plastic, but the sides are metal, so it does have sort of premium feel at definitely a smaller budget than what we've typically seen out of these more well-known brands. So that's going to do it for today. That's the Sony Xperia XA. In the box, you'll see that all we got was the manual, the charging cable, the power brick, and the headphones. I don't know if more comes in the regular retail box. Again, when I put it on eBay, the store said, hey, you're going to get the basics. It might be missing some things. The box might be a bit beat up. And that's exactly what I got. But the phone itself is really gorgeous. It feels really nice. So I'm happy with that thus far. Anyway, I'm going to be back next week with a full hands-on review of the Sony Xperia XA, which you can get in Australian retailers for about 150 bucks. Is it worth your hard-earned dollars? I mean, we will find out. Hopefully the camera will be good. Hopefully something close to stock Android, but you never know. But anyway, this is my first Sony phone, so I'm really excited to give it a try and see how we go. Anyway, thanks for watching. Check back next week for, again, the full hands-on review of the Sony Xperia XA. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you all next time. This is Gizmo Joe signing off.